Who's more to blame, Luka, Kyrie, or Jason Kidd?
Jason Kidd
for the lackluster play.
Jason Kidd.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd.
God damn.
Who?
All three of them.
Okay, then. You got anything else to say about MF Jason Kidd?
Listen, you telling me a player of his magnitude goes into the finals and act like he's never played basketball before, and then not playing him in the right position. Luka out there crying to the refs, every handle. I mean, every position. Kyrie forgetting where the rim's at. And it's like all three of them are to blame, but Jason Kidd because he didn't reel the team in. He did not reel that team in.
I got you.
Lively is the only player that played his heart out. Lively, that's the only player on the Mavs that played good.
I got you.
I give PJ Washington, but Lively is the one that seemed like he put 110% in every game.
He came off the bench.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter where he came.
No, I'm just saying. I said,
and he came from the locker room.
That's
fine. I don't care if he came from the locker room. He's the only one that showed up every damn game.
I got you, Matt Professor. What you got on it?
Yeah,
who's to blame, Matt Professor?
I agree because here's the thing: bad coaching will always overcome good gameplay. And if your coach doesn't know what he's doing with his lineups, if your coach refuses to change the lineups, I've seen coaches change lineups in the finals and start winning.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Jason Kidd acted like he couldn't do it. And for some, I don't know. I think I saw one of his pregame speeches. He sounded more like he was trying to rod them on to go and do flips around the goddamn court rather than play ball. I'm not motivated to play for you listening to this bull.
Yeah. I got you.
And he had to warm up on like he was about to play.
Right.
Tim Dolphin, be more careful. Who's more to blame? Luka, Kyrie, or Jason Kidd?
I would say, like everyone else, it's a combination of all three. Luka, being the whiner that he was and is, he took himself out of the game. He made sure that the refs were, not paying attention to him in his crying or not calling or whatever it was. And I don't know what happened to Kyrie. I mean, turnovers was here. I mean, he had 30 the game that they won and 16 and 12 in another game. I'm like, what did he have this one? 10, something like that? 12.
Yeah.
And
it was too many.
Yeah.
No, but Jason Kidd got outcoached. I've been saying it throughout the whole series. Like everyone said, he didn't reel his team in. When those runs come, first thing you want to do is stop that momentum.
Yeah.
Listen up.
He was calling for timeouts wasn't supposed to be called.
Yeah. And he never did that. So, and you were talking about the different alignments, the change up. Boston didn't have to do that only when it was time constricted for someone else because their bench is good. Their bench is starters.
Yeah.
Pritchard come out there. Everybody, Pritchard made that 3-point shot, but Pritchard always made good shots. He just haven't in the finals. So being at home, that just motivates you even more. But I would say Jason Kidd the most, but all three.
Okay, then. What you got on conspiracy, brother?
Mark Cuban's fault because he didn't want to pay the fine. He got to pay the fine.
Mark Cuban don't own the team anymore.
Now, who's the five?
The fine? Oh shit! You got to pay them people.
You talking about the luxury tax?
You talking about the referees? I do. I'm gonna do who's the five.
I blame him as well because you ain't got no defenders. You spend all this money, but you ain't spending nothing on defense. You want offense.
Yeah.
Offense. Put people in the seats. We all know that.
But wait, that's fine. That's fine, Brian. But what the team that the last Dallas Mavericks team that won was all offense, no defense.
No, they had defense. Jason Kidd. No, Jason Kidd is a defensive player. He's not an offensive player. Yeah, he's not an offensive player. No. See, I got to push back. Jason Kidd is a defensive player. So is Terry. Terry's a defensive player. So they had
defense on that.
They and
Golden State
they had what's the name? Mark Carlisle was coach. Was it Mark Carlisle?
Didn't they have Tyson Chandler too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are defensive players.
They had
defensive players.
Their
Yeah.
only mindset was to defend, get the ball to the scores. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm sorry.
Got
I'm
everybody
talking about
to
when
be
Steve
scores.
Nash. I'm talking about when
Okay,
Steve
yeah,
Nash.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Negro, please.
Man, he
Yeah,
went
yeah.
back. in the
Negro,
day.
please.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
My bad.
Lord.
Yeah. Now,
I'm thinking about
what
the
I,
before team.
now, because I knew what you want to say. LeBron James choked. He choked that series. They shouldn't have lost that series. There's no way in hell the Dallas Mavericks supposed to beat the Miami that year. Because Pharaoh King always try to bring everything back to LeBron. See, I'm gonna help you out now. I'm gonna help you out.
I'm gonna push back on you a little bit.
That's subliminal
LeBron,
message.
but they shouldn't have lost to the Mavs
back
though.
on you a
No,
little
But
I
bit.
Dirk
agree.
was a great player though. Go ahead,
No, I
Push
go ahead,
back
man.
on you, man on the street for that
Go ahead.
because it's just like with this year.
Mhm.
That Mavericks team that won against LeBron was a better team than Miami Heat was. Just like this year, the Celtics was a better team than the Mavericks this year was.
Yeah.
And you can ask anybody that talked to me going in that series, Heat versus Dallas. I told everybody Dallas was going to win because they were a much better team. They were put together from top to bottom, whereas
Okay, I give you
Miami
that.
was
And
top
haven't they
heavy.
been to the
Just
Western
like the
Conference
Mavs
in a
this
row
year was top
prior
heavy.
to that?
I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you that. I
Haven't they
give you
been to
that.
the Western Conference that also back before that, the year before? Because I
Yeah.
remember they went to the Western Conference 2 years in a row, but never made it to the finals after
San Antonio.
the
beat them.
retirement of Tim Duncan.
Yeah. Well, they're rebuilding now, and and that's why I give Boston credit because they kept their nucleus, which is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Because when Jaylen Brown was up for that big contract, they gave him the money. Somebody else could have came and got him. The only piece that they really lost that showed that was Marcus Smart, because he was part of that nucleus too. But
LeBron's a way better player than Marcus
Don't do
Smart.
I'm not
That's why
saying
they
that he's
won.
not. I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm just saying he was part of that nucleus that was there when it was building when it was building that winning team. And when they shipped him out, they got a better player. That's just like what you could say with the Bulls. I heard somebody say this. When Horace Grant left, right? When Horace Grant left and went to Orlando, and Horace Grant is he's top 20 in rebounding. Who did they go and get? They went and get Dennis Rodman, who's
Number
what?
one rebounder.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So they just upgraded. I'm not even knowing you. How the fuck am I knowing you? How the hell am I knowing you? Shit.
I just want you to say nucleus again. Say nucleus again.
Nucleus, motherfucker.
Nucleus.
Fuck y'all.
He
Oh, y'all get a
nucleus like he say nucleus like Trump say nuclear. Nuclear.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying though. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
they upgraded. But Marcus Smart was part of that core. Okay, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?